On today's IRS tax refund update, we will take a look at the latest developments, including the next round of tax refunds scheduled for release this week. And from there, we will recap some of the top causes of those ongoing tax refund delays many of you are experiencing, as well as possible solutions, as well as what happens if your direct deposit tax refund is sent to the wrong or closed bank account. Starting out with the latest, as the next round of tax refunds is scheduled for release on June 26th as confirmed by the tax transcript seen here. Now, if you are part of this latest refund batch, while most will receive that direct deposit refund post to their bank accounts on June 26th, do allow up to 5 additional days for it to post to your bank account before initiating a payment trace with the IRS. Also, as an additional reminder, not all refund status results will update. So it is important to check your tax transcripts for the most up-to-date information available in regards to your tax return and refund processing. Moving on to some of the top reasons behind those tax refund delays that have impacted tax filers, including many of our viewers over the course of the last several months, include the most commonly reported issue is that of an entry error, or what the IRS considers a math error, where the tax filer has accidentally entered a wrong amount on a tax return. Now that is such a common occurrence that just 2 years ago, over 17 million tax returns contained some sort of error that needed additional action by the IRS to be resolved. And it could be something as simple as just one single digit being off on the tax return in question. An additional review of the tax return is another commonly reported cause of refund delays and can be identified by the 570 tax transcript code. Now, the additional review could be as a result of the tax return being randomly selected for a wage and or withholding review, which has impacted many, or it could be as a result of a discrepancy on the return, such as wages not matching or a credit being claimed. Moving on to another cause which has caused delays not only this year, but in previous years, is that the tax filer's employer's tax information has not been processed yet, which is important as the IRS matches what you have entered on your tax return and compared it to what your employer has reported for accuracy. Now, oftentimes, those impacted by this receive a 60-day notice from the IRS stating they are waiting on your tax information to be available on their computer system. ID verification continues to cause significant delays and specifically impacted those who filed their tax early this year. And while the IRS is supposed to send out notices to those impacted by this issue, notifying them to complete ID verification, they are not always received, which leads to many not being aware. This is the cause of their delay in the first place. And as we have seen in previous years, until tax filers take further action, discovering the course of the problem, it could take additional months to resolve. And finally, those who file paper tax returns experience some of the longest wait times, as an IRS employee must manually enter each digit of the tax return into the computer system. We also are continuing to hear from viewers that they are reporting that reaching out to their congressional representative or senator's office has been helpful in getting a resolution or at least movement when it comes to their tax return delays. And now, with IRS phone representatives oftentimes not providing any resolution, and the taxpayer advocate still not taking new cases, this does seem the best option for those looking at getting assistance when it comes to their tax refund delays. Now, to locate your local congressional representative, visit the official House of Representatives website through the link provided here. Another problem impacting some who have had their tax refunds released is the direct deposit refund was sent to a closed bank account, or the bank account listed on the tax return was incorrect. And if you are among those impacted by this, you are likely to receive an 841 Refund Cancelled code on your tax transcript, which means the refund in question was returned back to the IRS as not deliverable, and at which point the IRS will mail out to you as a paper check, usually within 4 to 6 weeks of receiving it back. It is important to note, if the IRS receives it back, you will not be able to call them to give them a new bank account to send the tax refund direct deposit to. If it has been 5 days and you have not received it in your account after the 846 refund date code on your tax transcript, do contact the IRS to initiate a payment trace. Let us know in the comment section below about your ongoing tax issue. In the meantime, we will keep monitoring the situation for further developments, so make sure to click on the thumbs up and subscribe button below for future updates on this channel, and thanks for watching.